Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is July. How crazy is that? Time passes too quickly when you're having fun or when you're stressed out like hell. Both apply, I suppose. Welcome to another channel update. This one is a little bit late, weirdly, because I had it planned since, well, last week and just failed to record it then, and then, well, whatever. Now we're here, we have a channel update, and we're going to talk about a whole bunch of things. As a quick overview, we're going to talk about the video performance lately. Got a bunch of questions about various videos that we'll try to answer, and we'll talk about the Twitch status, partnership status. Yeah, then we'll let you in on a little bit of my personal situation, a little bit connected to work, I guess, and what's to come. More video stuff upcoming. So let's just dive right in. Video performance, specifically the update videos. So as many of you know, the update videos, the main update videos, are an enormous deal for me. They are super time consuming to make. I hope it comes across in the quality of the result, and I believe that many of you think so. I've seen so many good supporting comments on it, and it's been fantastic to read it all. So thank you so much for that. I'm very happy with the result. There are a couple of minor errors, of course, but it's over an hour of video. That's crazy. It also took, it's impossible for me to know, but I would estimate between 50 and 60 hours to make. So those videos are important, both because they are kind of a cornerstone of quality for the channel, but also because historically they've brought in a ton of views and subscribers to the channel. So looking at it historically, the historical data for the main update videos, for the ones that are Dotto, Minecraft Java update videos for major releases. Some of them have brought in, some of them are among the most viewed of the channel, like several have brought in more than 100,000 views, and consider that this was when the channel was substantially smaller than it is now. So in terms of percentage of subscribers, this is huge. YouTube really picked up that people like these videos and published them to more people. And that is fantastic. 114, amazing. The 115 one didn't do too well. And when I released that, I kind of wasn't prepared. So it came out a little late. It didn't have the supporting videos of other videos around it and stuff. The tech videos was late. And so I blamed it on that and thought, hey, I gotta get better next time. And so this time I was really on the ball. I made sure I had the video done. I had the structures video done. And I had the tech video coming up. It was recorded, it was mostly edited, you know. I had it all planned out, it was good to go. I actually got completely new and improved thumbnails. Srennen made me thumbnails way better than I can make myself, so I'm super happy about that. And I was just super happy with everything. And the month of June has been the best in the channel history. Had the most views in the channel history, over 500,000 views, and the most incoming subs in the channel history with over 3,200 subs in 1 month. That is fantastic. So we were really well set for this update video when it hit, and then the update video fell kind of flat. It's not that it isn't good, like we got 50,000 views on it roughly, and it's still bringing in views, and it could take off, I guess, but it really didn't do that well. And compared to the release candidate, it's really weird. I poured over the analytics on this thing, and the only thing I can say is all the metrics did really well. It did really well on everything that YouTube says should matter for a video getting showcased. It has really good click-through rate. It has really solid, I mean, it has a crazy amount of watch time, obviously, for such a long video. Like, the average watch time, I think, is 14 minutes, which is unheard of. Like, your video is supposed to be more than 10 minutes long. Mine has average watch time of more than 14 minutes. It's crazy. It should be showcased everywhere, according to what YouTube says is important and all of that stuff, but it isn't. And so that's a little disappointing, and after spending, you know, 50 hours making this around the clock, basically, hardly saw my family despite being isolated at home mostly. I was exhausted, and it didn't do that well. So currently that video has 48,000 views. The 116.1 video has more views, which is, it's always that way. Like, it was the same with 115 and 115.1, where I spent hours and hours and hours on a main update video, And then the follow-up, oops, there was a crash, haha, it's fixed now video that I make in 2 minutes gets more views. Doesn't matter anyway, it's a little disheartening. But the one thing that has not happened is there's not been a Bedrock update video, and there wasn't last time either, and people have been asking me about that, and people have been asking me for a new one, and whether I would be making one. And after looking at all of this, and with these results, the only answer I can say is no. Like, Bedrock is harder for me to record, it takes more effort because you can't pause and it's not as adapted to recording software on a PC and on a lot of things. But it's also harder for me to make an update video because for Java, I've made the snapshot videos. I have material, I've already got like footage that I can reuse. I've got a kind of idea of when stuff was introduced, how it looks, how to repro it, and all that kind of stuff. That makes it easier to make one of those videos. The update is large. It's maybe slightly less large on Bedrock, but it's large, and it would take me many hours. It would probably take me 40 hours more to make a Bedrock update video. And looking at my history, the Bedrock update videos do decently, but they do about a quarter or a fifth of the views. So we're talking spending 40 hours making a video that would get 10,000 views. Which is about the view count that a snapshot video that does poorly gets. It's not worth it. I can't motivate that, and it's boring. It's making these videos is grueling work. It's rewarding because they get quality output, but it's boring work, to be completely frank with you. So I'm not doing it. I just can't. It's not worth it for the channel, and it's not worth it for me personally. So that's not gonna happen. Sad to say. I would have loved to keep that up, but I really just can't. The one more thing to say about the channel performance and stuff is that Twitch, we applied, I don't even remember when this was, but we passed the threshold for being able to apply for Twitch partnership, and we did. And things were looking good, like the numbers are all looking pretty good, and then we got rejected. They say they would answer after 2 weeks, and it took them a month, and then we got rejected. And they said, hey, please apply again in 3 or 4 weeks. It's looking good, but keep growing your channel and apply again. I guess they want to see that it wasn't just like a fluke rate or something that caused it. But anyway, we waited for a bit. Numbers were kind of trending downwards for a bit, but now lately they've been picking back up. So I've applied again. And again, they say it's supposed to take 2 weeks before you get your answer. This application was, at the time of speaking, 18 days ago. So, obviously, they are bogged down or something right now. Not surprising, there's a lot of stuff going on. Twitch is in a bit of a storm regarding some allegations. There is Mixer shutting down. That was a shocker. So lots of people are probably applying and moving over and stuff. And there's the whole, global pandemic thing to deal with, so just be a bit patient. I still have high hopes that this one will actually succeed. It would be amazing because we'd get a few perks. People are clamoring for new emotes, but we're out of emote slots, so it would be awesome to be able to continue and grow the channel that way. I am really hoping that gets through, but I'll update you, especially on the Discord. I'll update immediately if I do get that reply, and I'll probably post a channel community post if or when I get the reply. Moving on, the next question people have been asking me are like, where are all the videos? You've only been posting news videos, and I think most of you kind of understand why this is. Like, the news videos have taken all my time, basically. I want nothing more than to get back on Legacy and play more, and we have recorded a bunch, and it's going to come out tomorrow. I just haven't had time, and I've been exhausted, to be completely honest. I was completely exhausted after that update video hit. We worked like pretty hard at work to release the update. Realms aside, it went really well, and then I worked really hard on my channel to make the videos. And so I just took a break. I needed a little bit of time off, so I took a few days off, and then it was really hard for me to get back into it. So the thing that has happened is I've taken some time off, I've recovered, I've realized that I'm really getting out of shape. So I've started getting back into shape. We got back out into nature, taking walks and stuff. Starting to feel better again. The other parts of it is, I've not had the greatest of time lately. The Swedish management of COVID-19 has been atrocious. We have a tragically high death count compared to every other country around, and still the people in charge are refusing to call it anything but a success. It's ridiculous, and the sort of conformist thinking in Sweden is really not allowing people to step out of the groupthink. So that means that because they have the people in charge, probably mostly from prestige reason, have refused to acknowledge that masks are effective. There are basically nobody in masks. So whenever I go shopping or stuff, when I have to go indoors, I'll wear a mask, and kind of had this little scoreboard going of how many masks do I see on people. And, we had a high score earlier today when we went out. We saw on the way to our forest track to go out walking, we saw 2 people with masks. It was fantastic. One waiting for a bus and one in a car. Before that, I saw 1 mask on my shopping trip, but with a bonus point for a lady wearing plastic gloves. And before that, my shopping trips have had scores of 1 mask, 0 masks, 1 mask, and 1 mask. It's disheartening. People are behaving basically like this is any other day. People will squeeze past you in shops and stuff. No regards. It's terrible. And so mostly we've been sitting at home. The second thing is I've had a health problem, a skin condition, kind of big rashes that just broke out, and they were super itchy or painful. And I went to a doctor, obviously, so please don't comment about go to a doctor, because the backseat doctoring is real. But I went to the doctor, got some cream to put on it and stuff, and so we've been doing that. But it's been a super annoying time. I'm not going to get into too many details about it, but basically some of these things have been around my ankles, and so it's been basically to the point where I couldn't wear socks. It's just been annoying. So just as this started to go away and I felt like, oh, it's okay, I can go out again, I can put on shoes and stuff, a heat wave struck here. And that's what coincided with the release and me taking time off. And it was basically impossible to be in my studio. It was like 32 degrees Celsius in here. And I don't function well at those temperatures. So yeah, that's the thing. But we went out to have a swim, and we found a little bit of a secluded place at the lake. There was a bunch of people there, but it was still possible to keep separation because this is a really long beach, and we found a little bit of place under a tree and stuff. It was lovely. And so we got in the water for a bit to cool down, swam for a little bit, and I just went like, oh my god, I've missed swimming. I used to swim quite a lot for exercise, and I just felt like, oh, this is so cool. And there were these really like small fish and stuff, so you're basically swimming among the fish, and it was fantastic. It was so amazing that time. And so we got back up out of the water just to, chill for a bit on the beach. And just then, Strennan gets a text from her mother who goes like, hey, are you at this or this lake? They found parasites there. And so we go, oh, yes, that's where we are. Let's go home. Let's have very intense showers, everybody. So we basically went from this super high of this is amazing to let's rush home. Oh my god, let's hope we didn't get any of this. Into the showers, all of us. Luckily, we have 2 showers. Luckily, they didn't seem to get any of us, which is really good, but that kind of took the shining edge off of that experience. Anyway, not all is bad. I am starting to feel more rested. I am starting to feel way better. The rashes, the skin problems are mostly gone now. And then another fun thing happened. Me and Strennan got engaged. Feels almost unreal still, but that is a thing that happened, so that's fantastic. Obviously, especially with the current state of the world. We don't know, we don't have any specific plans, but it's still pretty cool. All of that said, videos are going to come back. Legacy will come back with a vengeance. I'm really looking forward to being able to play more on Legacy, to being able to do more with the other legates. We're going to try to coordinate more so that we can get more together and stuff. It's really a fantastic place, and I've missed it. Legacy's coming back. There's a Legacy video hopefully tomorrow. I really hope that I manage to finish editing it. There's a Legacy stream tonight. If you aren't following me, the streams are going up as community posts. Thank you for the feedback, by the way, on that last channel update. What most of you said was, I really like the posts, but I don't want them to stay afterwards, because obviously the stream is over. So what I'm trying to do now is I'm posting about it, and then I'm removing the post after the stream. But thank you so much for that. If you weren't following, head on over to twitch.tv/slicedlime and hit the follow button so you can come enjoy the streams as well. So there's Legacy tonight, and another Start Triple H series going on Sundays that is separate from the main Triple H, which is supposed to catch up, but obviously there hasn't been much of that going on either the last few weeks. So I am taking some more time off now. We'll start to get that going as well. There are a few videos left for 1.16 update, especially a server management video I promised. And then there's the customized world stuff. That's not going to be a video. That's going to be a video tutorial series. From what I see, basically nobody understands how this stuff works, which is not surprising because it's pretty dang complex. So we'll do a tutorial series, going through all of the customizable world stuff, from here's how you make an overworld dimension which is safe for piglins, all the way to here's my super custom world with where everything is custom. So that'll be exciting. I'm really hoping that I'll be able to get to that soon. Basically what I've decided to do is take my vacation a little bit spread out over the summer, so I'll be basically working half-time over the coming month or so, which should leave a lot more time both for resting and being with the family, but also for catching up a little bit with the channel. Anyway, I've been rambling for too long. Way too long. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I do appreciate all your support. I appreciate all the concerns and all the worries and all the requests for videos. It is amazing. We'll be back to it soon, and I really hope I'll have an answer to show you from Twitch soon as well. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the shares, the views. I'm out of here. Take care. Slicedlime out.